Now we're going to move towards discussion and comprehension. Where are the merchant and George returning from? The merchant and George are returning from the beast's castle in the forest. What kind of news does the merchant bring back? The merchant brings back good news and bad news. What promise did the merchant make and to whom? The merchant made a promise to the beast that he would send one of his three daughters to him. Who says he will go with Beauty and what for? George says he will go with Beauty to keep her safe. What reason does Beauty give for returning home? Beauty says that she has returned because the beast gave her permission to do so. Somehow the beast had known that the merchant was ill. How does the beast treat Beauty? The beast treats Beauty well. He is kind and generous to her. Question number G is, do April and June want their sister to go away soon? April and June do not want Beauty to go back because they want her to look after their father, the house and them. What reason does Beauty give for wanting to return to the castle? Beauty says that she wants to return to the castle because she wanted to keep her promise and because she had a dream that the beast was ill. What does Beauty agree to do when the beast arrives at her house? Beauty agrees to marry the beast when he arrives at her house. What happens when the beast becomes transformed? When the beast transforms, he changes it into a handsome prince. He marries Beauty and she becomes a princess. Her father is happy for them and gives his blessing. They live happily ever after in the castle. We can presume that her sister will not be too happy about all this. Perhaps they and the rest of the family will also benefit from generosity of Beast and Beauty. Now we're going to move towards the grammar and we are going to discuss idiomatic expressions. What is in the picture? As you can see, there are two pictures over here. And can you tell the meaning of the expression written above the pictures? Above the picture it's written jump at your own shadow and jump off the page. These are called idiomatic expressions. As you can see, they have written, but in original it means to be over. Jump at your own shadow means to be overly frightened, and jump off the page means something that stands out. So we can perceive different meanings from the pictures. Your answer will vary, as we have discussed, to your opinion of pictures shown. So everyone's perception is changed. So maybe if I am thinking the person is frightened, you can also say the jump at your own shadow. So the perception could be different. So the meaning of the picture perceived is different by different peoples. Look at the sentence below. What do you mean by the underlying expression in each sentence? Let's take a look. I wanted to intervene when they were yelling at each other, but that would have just added a fuel to the fire. So the expression we have used over here is added fuel to the fire. It means something that worsened an already bad situation. I kept trying to steer the conversation back to his alibi, but he wouldn't stop beating around the bush, bringing up things totally off topic. Beating around the bush means avoiding the main issue. It was raining so hard that our cab was late, and we were late to our reservation at the restaurant. Turns out everyone who ate there that night got food poisoning. I guess the bad weather was a blessing in disguise. So the expression blessing in disguise is used over here, and the meaning of this expression is something good and beneficial that did not initially seem that way. Is tonight your big performance? Break a leg. Something you say to someone you want to wish luck on. So, in simple words, idioms are phrases which people use in everyday language which do not make sense literally, but we understand what they mean. It is an expression that cannot be defined from the meaning of its words, but has a separate meaning of its own. So everyone can perceive different meanings by seeing the picture or by just grasping the concept, but it has different meanings because the meanings are hidden in the words, or the meanings are hidden in the sentence or expressions we just speak. Examples: there is a heavy downpour. The weather snowed under. Having too much thing to do when something that will never happen. Look at some common phrases and their meanings. Again and again, repeatedly, more or less, nearly roughly the same, now and then, happening frequently from time to time. Once or twice, occasionally, not very often, here and there, in place and that. I hope you have enjoyed this session and you have understood very well. Stay tuned till next session. Until then, take care and laugh.